Awesome news from the Amazon merch team. 3 new products, a heavyweight t-shirt, Air Performance Polo and also Air Performance Quarter Zip. And with Flying Upload you have now a unique chance because you can now expand your products as fast as nobody else, and then your uploader could also look like this. Thousands of designs prepared and expanded with the new products. And how this works and how you can do it, I show you in this video. And with this, welcome back here on the Flying channel. My name is Tom, and what I just said is not just a phrase. Right now is a really unique chance, especially with Q4, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, etc., all in front of us. 3 new products in the Amazon merch program. Never happened before, at least not since the program started. And basically now it's a first mover effect. The ones who come first, serve first, and will earn and also profit the most from it. Especially when it comes to the new polos and quarter zips, it's a completely new product with not many designs and not many niches online. So really right now is the chance, and I show you now what you need. It's not much, to be honest. You go to flyingresearch.net and then you can click here on login if you have no account yet, and then you can register, and then after that you will be here in the application. And I will explain the whole process, you know, how you set up the uploader. You can simply have a look here. So on tutorials, POD upload, you have here everything from A to C, and then for example simply make the installation process, then you already have it running, and then also you can see here the concept, etc., but the workflow obviously I will show you. And just to go back, I'm here in the research area. This is where you start. Then you can switch here at the top right to the Flying Upload section, and then you have here Setup POD Uploader. This is basically where you can get the uploader for Windows and for Mac OS. Obviously for a lot of marketplaces including Spreadshirt, Redbubble, TeePublic, and obviously Amazon merch, what this video is about. Here also to explain the packages to you, you can go here to the upload section. So you have a free version, you have 100 uploads free there, so you can simply try, you can simply test. You also have then here in the store the Upload Single, Advanced and Pro package. If you want to upload more than 100 designs, or basically update more than 100 designs, I have to say, you need at least the single package. What I would recommend to you is the Upload Advanced package in this case, because there you then have also profiles. You will also see profiles in a moment. Basically means you just need to enter the data once and then you just use it again and copy it to, I don't know, hundreds or thousands of other designs. So huge time saver. Just for explanation, Upload Pro you can take, for example, also for new uploads when you want to make AI listings, when you want to play on all marketplaces. But for now, this video, when it's just about expanding your products, the Upload Advanced version would already be enough. And the second thing you need, because we need the edit ID from the designs that are already live on Amazon merch, is the product door. I mean, if you upload to Amazon merch, you will already heard of it, or you will use it probably anyway. Simply add it to Chrome. I have it in another Chrome profile, and then it will take, based on how many designs you have in your account, how big your account is, a few hours. Could also maybe take a day or two till everything is synchronized, but yeah, that's simply because all the data has to be pulled and then also come into the internal product database in your browser, and I think also on your local desktop. But yeah, this is also needed that we get the edit ID, because we first need to export the designs we want to expand, and this is done by Productor, and after this everything else is done by Flying Upload, and this is also what we have a look now. You have now everything that you need for expanding, and you can now start a Flying Upload, and then you should be here in this edit window. And what we will do now is creating a profile, what I just mentioned a moment ago. You don't need profiles, this is not necessary, but then you have to do it one by one by one by one, you know, when it comes to color selection for example. And when you do just a few designs and you want to expand, then this works out. But I would say if you have like 100 plus designs you want to expand, then a profile makes totally sense. So what you are doing now here, first of all, is going to Profiles, Profile Manager, open Profile Manager. And then you see I already have here profiles, but we don't care about that. All what you need is now any PNG file, any design, any placeholder design that you have, and then simply drag and drop it here. And then you see it will also come up here, and then obviously we rename it to new products, and then you, for example, a heavy, polo and quarter zip. And obviously you can name it like you want, and then just click OK, and then you can click on edit a profile. So now we have here some data from this design because it already had some. I just clear this. So as I mentioned, you just need a design, you don't need any data behind it. And then you open here the Amazon window, and here what now matters for you, what you want to preset that you can then use in a profile. Obviously the new products. So I start with the comfort colors heavyweight. I enable the marketplace. You can set here the price that you want, and then most important, set here the colors. So obviously every design is a little bit different. What I would do is making maybe two presets, one for darker colors, one for brighter colors. Yeah, and this is basically what you can set here, and then everything should be fine. So these are more like brighter colors. This is maybe a little bit of a darker one, and then you have here selected your colors. Same goes now for the performance polo. Enable the marketplace, set the price. For polos it's also men and women, so you can also enable this, and then obviously here are just darker colors. Same goes for the quarter zip, also here, also just two colors, darker colors, and that's basically it. That's your whole profile. Obviously the listing, no, we don't do anything there because every design will have a different listing, and all what we preset is the colors, is the marketplace, and obviously the products. And this is already enough that we can now expand. And this is what I show you then in the next step. You can click here on save. Here you get a warning because this here is missing, but okay, yes, we don't care about it. It's just a profile, and this is what we will then use in a second. You can clear this also. So this is empty again. And now are just two steps missing. First is exporting the designs you want to expand and then import it into Flying, and then obviously the upload so your design gets expanded with the new products. We need now the designs we want to expand. This is where you open your Amazon merch account, then you go to the products tab, and then you wait that the database is loaded, and then you set the following filters. So this is important. Table here looks maybe a little bit different because I moved some rows, but doesn't matter. All the rows are still there for you also. Marketplace is important. You select the main one where you want to take the designs from. For most of you probably the US, for me, for example, for Germany could also be Germany, basically the one where you always upload to. Then yeah, status, obviously you can also set, for example, to live, timeout, etc. So all the ones that are live somehow. And then products, also very important, just one product. Also the main product, probably most of the cases it will always be the standard t-shirt. These are like the settings that you need, because then every design you make sure that it just turns up once here in this search. This is the important stuff, because otherwise you import a second, a third, a fourth time into Flying Upload, and this makes no sense. This is not what we want to have. We simply want to have every design once in the uploader that we can expand. Obviously, like me, you can then set other filters, like for brand name, for title, and at the end of the day you have something similar to me. Obviously the amount can just be 1, the amount can also be 1000, doesn't matter. Here I have a cross niche with diabetes awareness and also Halloween, because Halloween is coming up, and this is what I want to expand now. This is the filter. All you have to do is select the designs that you want to expand, and then go here, export selected, and important, products with designs. This is the export that you need, and then you will get an Excel file and you will also get the designs exported. This is this loading bar here, and when this has happened, I show you in a second, it looks like this. I go here, you see you have here now the product export, and you also have the Excel file for this export. And yeah, this is already all the important stuff. All what you do is now go back into Flying Upload when it comes up here, and then click here on the Excel file and simply drag and drop it here into the edit window into the left side, and then all the designs will turn up here immediately. And now we just have to use the profile and expand it to the products that we want. So you go here on the Amazon window again, you click now on profiles, you can click on the one that we just created. It was this one here, current listing. You can also do it with all listings, and then just click OK. And then you see here already the UI changed, and you see now comfort colors, performance polo, and also quarter zip are now selected. This is the profile that we created just a moment ago. To be honest, here the listing you can completely ignore because we will skip that anyway. This is like export data from product. Sometimes bullets are there, sometimes bullets are not there, but for us it does not even matter. For us it is just about the products here. Obviously you can now go through them again and say, yeah, no, also this color I could use, but main work is already done. Simply click then save, and when the first one is correct like you want, then just go to features, advanced MBA, products to all, and then you can click on any design here and you will see it has the exact same products, the exact same colors, and of course also marketplaces. And then this is done, and now you are ready to expand, and this is the last step I show you now. If you like this video, if it helps you maybe to even make more money, then please leave a like and also subscribe to the Flying Upload channel. Here is an advantage you get nowhere else, so don't miss any videos in the future. All we have to do now is upload and expand, and for this one last time, maybe you use it the first time, we just go through the settings so you know exactly what to do. First of all is the auto login. If you have never worked with Flying Upload before, please configure your auto login. All is encrypted just on your local PC. Nobody has access to it. So here Amazon merge, then user mail, password, and then you can click here save and continue. And the second thing is templates, and here Amazon merge, and here you have at the top skip inputs during upload. These are settings that you can make also here for custom scaling, but we can ignore custom scaling, doesn't matter for this workflow. So you can skip here parts, you can skip the colors, you can skip the pricing, you can skip the listing text. Obviously with our profile, what have we applied? We applied the colors, so we don't skip it. We applied the pricing, so obviously we don't skip it. But we have not applied a listing text. A listing text is already existing for the live design, so we can simply skip it. So check this box that the listing gets ignored during the expanding of the products. And yeah, this is already it. Now you can click save, and then you simply go with the designs here to the upload section, and now you click on start. And then the Amazon window will open. I'll show you in a moment because of the designs I have in my account. And then when the edit starts, it basically goes to the create mask, it uploads the design that is already live, and now it will here select the new products that we configured with the profile in Flying Upload. And this is already basically the whole process. Now it will go through product by product and then enable the new colors. It will also enable the price, or change the price to the one that you want, and then it will just publish, and yeah, this is then already the whole process. So if you have any questions, then just write it down in the comments. And obviously when something is unclear, then just skip back to the time frame. I make some timestamps here, so you can simply skip back, and you see it here that now the new product is already published, and now it will be also expanded to the new designs, and then it will simply continue then with the second design here in the edit window. And this is how it runs, and this is how you can expand thousands of products, thousands of designs before anybody else can do. So if you do this manually, you sit hour after hour and it will frustrate you. Here it is just a few settings and you can let it run the whole day. See the advantage? Believe me, this can be a game changer. This can be extra income, especially now with the fourth quarter coming up. Thank you for watching this video. Then I see you in the next video, hopefully, and check out flying. Till then,